We are strong. We are Collier strong. We are Boston strong. But the true source of our strength and our resilience is our spirit, our recognition that we are united, we are connected, we are one. And when we serve each other, we give of ourselves, we grow in strength.
Democratic Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts speaking today at the memorial service for MIT police officer Sean Collier, who was killed in Cambridge, Mass. last week. Senator Elizabeth Warren joins us now for the interview. Senator, thank you very much for being here. We're happy to have you with us.
Thank you. It's good to be here with you.
So more than $23 million has been donated to the One Fund so far in just about a week. Can you describe the kind of support that's been pouring into Boston and what you think it's going to practically mean?
You know, it's been a tough 10 days for Boston, for people in Boston. But there has been a real outpouring from around the country, around the world, of prayers, of thoughts, of good wishes, and now people have got a very tangible way to be able to help. The victims of this terrible bombing have had their lives turned upside down. We've lost children, we've had people who've lost limbs, people who've been burned, people who have shrapnel wounds, and they're going to have a long time recovering. And so what this fund is about is to make sure that every penny goes directly to the victims so that they have the best possible chance of recovering. That's what this is all about. You know, we're really pulling together in Boston, and we need help from all around the country to help us do that.
I've been thinking about the balance in both understanding and reporting on this show on the harm that was caused, the number of people that were hurt, the number of people who were killed, how severe some of the injuries are here, what a big blow this was when it landed on Boston, and also being true to this conviction that I keep hearing from people that we are not afraid, we will not be terrorized, we will not let people who wanted to terrorize us by this action win. How do you balance those two things?
You know, the way I see this, these people were cowards, and we will not be cowed by them. Yes, they wanted to terrorize us. That will not happen. They inflicted terrible pain. But the consequence of that is the bad acts of a few have brought out the best in so many people. You know, we saw it from the very beginning. We saw volunteers who stepped right in, who ran in, who helped people get immediate medical care, who put themselves in harm's way. Our EMS, our first responders, our firefighters, our police officers rushed in to help. Our medical personnel, you know, we have people in the hospitals who worked all day, who worked all night long, and then worked all the next day, and they saved lives. Everyone pulled together. That's what it was about, and they did it in the immediate aftermath. And what One Fund Boston is all about is to make sure we're still pulling together. Long after the cameras are gone, long after people are no longer talking about this, when people are trying to rebuild their lives, when people who've lost a leg are trying to learn to walk again, to have a chance to run again, when people who've been burned, when people who have wounds are healing and trying to get their lives back to normal, we want to be there to help them. And that's what One Fund Boston is all about. People can go to onefundboston.org and they can make a contribution, whether it's a little one, whether it's a big one. They can just be part of helping people recover, because we're going to be there for them. That's what this is about.
One of the things that struck me throughout the week-long drama of the initial attack until the eventual capture of the second suspect was the way the public responded to some very unusual and difficult to meet demands from law enforcement. Not only coming forward with tips and information, we kept hearing from law enforcement all over and over and over again, nothing is too small, give us everything you've got. We know they were inundated with thousands of tips, but then also the city being locked down for so long, and the people of Boston and sort of greater Boston responding by essentially saying, yes, we'll do what needs to be done. What do you think the lesson is there? Do you think that would happen anywhere in the country? Do you think that's about being in an urban environment? Why did that happen and why did it work so well in Boston?
Well, part of the reason it happened is we had truly great leadership. Mayor Menino was resolute in the face of great uncertainty and anxiety. Our governor, Deval Patrick, he was there. He was solid. He was calm. He made the tough decisions. And leadership matters. But it's also what the people of Boston are like. You know, we pride ourselves. We are tough, and we hang together. This is about our values. This is about service. This is about giving to each other. This is about one big family. When one of us gets hurt, the rest of us are all there to help in every way possible. When we got the notice, we got automatic phone calls saying, shelter in place, stay where you are. And that's what we did. We stayed there so the police could do their jobs. And we knew the police were working together. I mean, this was another amazing part of it. The local police, the state police, the National Guard, the federal police, everybody worked together. They all had a single goal. And so we were ready to do it. We did what was necessary to find this person, and we're going to do what's necessary to bring him to justice. But more than anything else, we're going to be there for the people who were hurt, and we're going to be part of helping them recover. This is our family.
Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts, thank you so much for your time tonight. Thank you. We have a link to onefundboston.org at our website tonight, which is maddowblog.com. We'll be right back.